Hello water signs, it's Barbara here with your full moon reading for the 20th of October 2021, and the deck I've chosen for you is the English Magic Tarot, and the card that's been drawn is actually the Knight of Coins, otherwise known as the Knight of Pentacles. Now the symbolism in this card is quite interesting because although it's very similar to Rider-Waite in as much as he's sitting on a stationary horse, this guy is actually very bookish. He's got all these books hanging around. When I first looked at this card, I thought it was actually piles of money. If only. Well, it is piles of money, isn't it? No, it's not. It is piles of books, in fact. So that's my wishful thinking, I think, hoping it was piles of money. But he is stationary, and that's the whole point. So if you also look, and I don't know if you can see the book he is reading, where are we here? It actually says yes and no. Well, that's not going to get you anywhere, is it? If everything has a yes and no answer, how will you ever move forward? Which is exactly what it's saying here, because he's stuck on, he's not even sat on the horse properly, quite honestly. So he's stagnant. He's not moving anywhere. And bearing in mind that coins, pentacles, it's all about money and security. You are really stuck in the mud at the moment. Now, that's not a bad thing. Sometimes just to be stationary just for a while and take note of what's going around you is a good thing. If you stay there too long, you will slowly sink into the mud. So, you know, you have to have some movement sometimes. Now, it almost looks like this guy has been searching through all these books for the answer. But in fact, the answer is in front of him. If he actually sat on that horse properly and started moving, he would actually draw forth all the money and security that he needs, certainly what he would need at the moment anyway. Long term is a different matter. He's only a knight, so it's only the beginnings of things. Now, he does actually have up here one coin, which I'm looking at is actually representing the sun here. It's got lots of clouds, so things are a little bit hidden at the moment. So there's a little bit of a confusion around you with regards to your finances. Now, being a water sign, you're better at the emotional stuff than the financial stuff. And that's why you're a little bit bogged down at the moment. It's nothing that can't be solved. The reason being, these are all books. All you have to do is pile the books up and put them away tidily. Ta-da! The way forward is clear. So start looking at your bank accounts, any savings that you have. Do a bit of moving around. I think you're going to very likely find that you've got some finances hidden away somewhere that you completely forgot about it. Now, it could be something like premium bonds or something that you genuinely forgotten you were given like 20 years ago or something like that. So start looking at old accounts that perhaps have been dormant for quite a long while, but do actually have a balance in. Perhaps it's also time to start looking, if you've got a mortgage, perhaps to renew your mortgage, you know, get a cheaper rate, things like that. Or even if you're perhaps already in a much bigger house than you actually need, and you're thinking, oh gosh, the bills this month are going to be really bad, you know, electricity's going up, gas is going up. Why not consider downsizing? It's not going to happen overnight. It never does when you're selling a house. But the future is bright. It's just a little bit hidden at the moment. You don't need to worry about that. When it comes to finances, I know it worries everybody with finances, unless even if you're the richest person in the world, you still worry about money. But with you are the opportunity. You are the person who can actually sort things out. You sort yourself out first, sit on that horse properly and start moving. In the background here, again, you probably won't be able to see it on this card, on the video. This here at the back, green fields. Slightly bumpy, but they're still rounded, so they're easily surmountable. So do not worry at the moment. The answer is within your grasp. Just don't get bombarded with stuff. You've got people going, oh, you should do this, you should do that, da, 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 da. It's time for you to take the action, you to take the reins. Just looking, no, he hasn't even got hold of any reins. So you need to take the reins of this very strong white horse. Horses always represent strength, but white is purity. which shows that things are within your control, that it's time to start something new, and it's time to move on and stop wallowing in that mud that I said you'll eventually sink into if you don't do something now. Do it now, sort it out. The future looks bright. I was going to say the future looks orange there, but it's not, because you've got a white, pure horse there. So the future looks pure, something you can start again with, and with pride that you sorted it out yourself. Keep strong, keep the faith in yourself, and make those finances work for you. See you soon. Bye for now.